Hello once again, you Valheim Vikings. We are in the creative mode. We are building a merchant village. And you might can see over there the fishmonger stand. That was the first thing in another video, so be sure and watch that. Subscribe so you can see all these videos. This one's going to be today about a simple build, and but it's concept build, and it makes a village just look a little nicer, and it shows something that you could really do. And what we're going to work on is the right here, the list I've got. Whoops, let me pull it over here. Sorry about that. There we've got butcher shop. We've got our street vendor cooking place, the fast foods. Got to find a better name for that. But we got a restaurant that's going to be a fancy restaurant. We're going to build the tavern, and also today, this is what we're going to work on, the bakery. Now, you think, well, bakery, what can we really put in there? In Valheim, there's really only one item, bread. Well, how do you make that interesting? Well, that's what I'm going to show you today, and so let's get right over here to the build and get started. I've got a little area cleared, might need a little bit more, so I'm just going to level the ground a little, just a little bit more on that. I'd like to have some extra space. I want to build it like right next to these raspberries. That's kind of neat. And yeah, I don't want to build it too much more out front. Let me clear that area. Okay, so now I want to take my wood, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a floor, because that's one of the easier ways to make things square. I've kind of decided. We're going to make this 3, and it's going to be 1, 2, 4 to the back. That's what we're going to start with. And let's just go ahead and put in all the wood real quick here. They say in The Wizard of Oz, pay no attention to the items in the background. That's some concept builds that I've been working on, and we'll go into details on those in a little bit, because I'm going to rebuild them and make them better, stronger, faster. So, I want to level that ground just to clear that. There we go. Just get the grass out of it. I don't like having the grass in there. Okay, so now we want to take some short walls. And then we're going to come back here and do some furniture. And because it's a bakery, what do we need? Well, we need actually the crafting station. We need an oven, because it's a bakery. So we're going to put an oven in there. I know that's kind of big, but oh well, you know, what can we do? And we're going to need to build a chimney around that and everything in just a moment. But we'll get there. We're going to take our building. We're just going to make a roof. And if this looks familiar, it is, because it's the same building that that you'll see all over Valheim. You see these little buildings like this, and a lot of times they'll have different roof structures, or different pieces in there. But this is just our little basic house. And now we can put a wall back here. Going to put the 45 feet. Okay, so that gives us a little house on the prairie. All right, so anyway, that's going to give us a little bakery. And you look at that and you go, well, that's not much of a bakery. Yeah, well, we're going to fix that here in just a second. Okay, so like I said, we got to make our chimney, but it's just easier to get it lined up, I think, to take that first one. Okay, so how are we going to make this a bakery? How are we going to make this unique? Well, here's a real simple way: is if we take our wood pole and we just put it. I like to have it just a little bit inside there. There we go. That's good, and that's good. And then we're going to take this. On top. Like that, and then because we're going to be serving bread, we can put this here. And now we can take our item stands. Now this is where it becomes a bakery. We're going to take our item stands here, and then we put this here. And you can kind of line them up just the way you want. And then what we want to do is take our... Come on, push the right button. There it is. And then you can put some bread here. And you could lay that out in any way you like. But this looks okay. I tend to think that I like... Whoops, I don't have any more bread. I'm kind of a fan of that, but also I'm kind of a fan of just taking the bread here and just having it up on top. That also looks nice, and you can put it in here like this, and then bring my bread back up here and put some bread. Okay, so see that almost looks nicer. Depends on how you want it, but I kind of like it in that row directly. Well, it's also kind of boring here. We need to build a chimney, like I said. We'll build that, but what I want to do here is put in a bed, believe it or not. And in the old days, that's kind of what they had, was the bed was a part of the place. But it makes it just look more homey. And also, if we put in over here, we could put in another bed, but that wouldn't really be all that interesting. But I like to put in a couple of storage areas, and that makes it a place that they could have their flour and their, be ready to prepare it, and so on and so forth. Now, also, it'd be nice to have a workstation to be more realistic, but I just find that looks a little bit... I don't have any wood. Oh, well. I can get some wood right here. I'll just take that out and pick up a piece of wood so we can have a fire. Because when we have that fire, it really looks, to me, like a bakery. Look at that. I mean, it just looks great. And it's a nice little place to come and have a bakery shop. Well, that's the concept build for the bakery. Of course, you're going to want to put a chimney back there. You can leave it open, but you want to put a chimney and a roof and all that. You want to finish up the details. And as I build this on our server, this is going to be exactly that. We'll be doing a large build on our server with several people, and we're doing that in truly survival mode, not in creative. And so we can go, you can watch and see all of that. But this is our concept build for the bakery. So thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Click the bell and you'll get the notifications for future videos. This is part of our village merchant village build, and these are the concept builds to understand kind of what we're going to do before we really go and dedicate it onto the server, because making changes on the server is a lot more difficult than it is by doing them here. So thanks for watching again. We'll see you soon in the next video, and bye now.